Hi, I'm Kim Fuller, and you are on Module 2 of Delve, and this module is called Explore. And this particular video is about exploring limited beliefs, and how do your limiting beliefs impact your ability to move towards your goals, and how are they become barriers and blocks to you getting what you deserve in terms of a fuller life. And so I started off working as a mental health therapist, and one of the things I did was I did some training with Sharon Leshin and Avanta Network, and their premise was to base some of the trainings and ideals from Virginia Satir, who's a noted psychotherapist. And Virginia Satir came up with 5 limiting beliefs that keep us from making progress or making changes in our lives. And at the time we took these belief systems into our lives, it was useful and helpful. But now she's found that we keep and hold on to beliefs that no longer are useful in our lives, and actually they become barriers to what it is we actually want to obtain. So here are the limiting beliefs. 1, it's not okay to see and hear what is. 2, it's not okay to feel. 3, it's not okay to talk about what I see, what I think, and what I feel. Number 4, it's not okay to take risks. And number 5, it's not okay to ask for what I want. So let's imagine that you have one, if not all, of these limiting beliefs. How does that keep you from moving towards your goals? It is a significant challenge or barrier to overcome. And so which ones are you holding on to? So for example, if you grew up in a system where there was any kind of domestic violence or problems and conflicts within the household, you may have been told, either overtly or covertly, that it's not okay to talk about what's going on outside of the house. So you might believe that it's not okay to see what's going on because it's not okay to talk about it. It's not okay to explore it. It's not even okay to mention what's happening in your life. Or maybe you grew up in a family system where it's not okay to have feelings. You might have gotten messages, well, don't be sad, always be happy. Don't be worried or scared. And how did you translate that into now your adulthood? And how does that impact how you live your life? Another is, which is very common for women, that is, it's not okay to ask for what you want. Somehow we developed this belief system that we need to be martyrs. We need to just accept whatever people give us, or even worse, believe that other people are going to be able to read our minds and give us what we want. Another that's very common around women, and that is, it's not okay to take risks. I know I got the message that, I do things differently than other people. I really am good at following the leader, but I also am good at being the leader or the trailblazer. And so there were times in my life where taking risks was not encouraged. And I was able to overcome some of that. And I encourage you to do the same. And then lastly, sometimes it's not okay to just feel and talk about how we feel. Imagine being in any kind of relationship, a work, parent, relationship with your child, a romantic or intimate relationship with a partner, and it's not okay to talk about how you feel or what you think, how limiting that can be. And so I'm really passionate about you learning which of these belief systems you hold and begin to overcome them. And how do you do that? We'll start off with identifying which of them you hold and what is the story that you tell yourself around that. What is the story that you say? Because for my story, it's not okay to take risks would be, I have a teacher when I was in 6th grade who discouraged me from asking questions and taking risks, going up to the front of the classroom. And so that was the story that I tell myself when I really sit back and think, when is it that I was discouraged from taking risks? And so I encourage you to do that with any of these belief systems. Write it down. What is the story behind it? And what will you gain if you change that story, if you change that belief and you become open and aware and available to doing something different? And then compare the two, what you have now when you're holding on to the limiting belief, and what you could possibly attain if you no longer have that belief. So which one do you want? So whichever one you don't want, scribble it out, black it out, cut it off, throw it away, and just keep the belief systems that are going to work for you and propel you towards your future and living a fuller life. Because and post it somewhere, put it somewhere you could see it so that you are reminded every day. Because it's okay to take risks. It's okay to ask for what you want. It's okay to see what's happening in your environment. It's okay to talk about what you think, what you feel, what you desire. It's okay to take risks, and it's okay to ask for what you want. And I want you to believe that too, deep down inside, so that you can overcome some of these limiting beliefs that are keeping you from making the changes in your life that will lead you towards your goals. Okay, so I have some worksheets for you to complete, and I hope that you're able to get through them. If you have any questions, send me an email, and go through the forum also to get the support you need, because this is a very challenging opportunity that I'm giving you, but I know that you can overcome it. I know you can achieve it. Hang in there. I'll see you in the next video.